Welcome back, children of grade 5. We'll continue with the metabolic waste. In the last class, we studied about the waste from digestion. And in the introduction, I said we have two types of waste, namely waste from digestion and metabolic waste. Let's continue with the metabolic waste in this class. Is that clear, children? Okay. See, our organs perform many activities. Okay. For those activities, we need energy. For energy, we eat food. So all the food which we eat does not need it for our body. To an extent it will take, and the remaining will be excreted out. Okay. So these waste which is given out after the utilization of our body is called as metabolic waste. Okay. Oxygen is taken in and carbon dioxide is given out. From where this carbon dioxide comes from? It is a form of digestive waste. Okay, urea. From where urea come out? It is also an excreted waste from the blood. Okay, then salt. Salt means not the salt which we eat with our food. Okay, there are many more minerals which is needed to be excreted out. And water. We are supposed to drink 8 tumblers of water or 3 liters of water every day. Do you think that all it's needed for our body? The remaining water from the blood needed to be excreted out. So all these are called as metabolic waste. The waste which is produced because of our body activity is called as metabolic waste. They are the carbon dioxide, urea, salt and water. Okay, and removal of these metabolic waste is called as excretion. Okay, you know which are the organs involved in this excretion? They are kidney, okay, lungs, liver and skin. Kidney, lungs, liver and skin involved in this excretion. Okay, and the main organ involved in excretion is kidney. Okay, and the system involved with the excretion of urine is called as urinary system. Okay, in the urinary system, what are the parts are present? Means we have a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder and a urethra. Is that clear? Pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, and urinary bladder and an urethra. Okay, these are the main 4 parts of our urinary system. First one, kidney. It is a bean-shaped organ. Okay, beans you know, no? The bean seed. It is a bean-shaped organ which is present on either side of our backbone, and through the renal artery, the blood enters the kidney. Okay, and this renal artery is the large artery which is divided further into renal arterioles and it enters the kidney. Okay, and urea, which is soluble and an unwanted chemical substance, needed to be thrown out from our body. That will be filtered and purified from the blood. Okay, and the remaining urea, water and salt will be excreted out through the urine. Okay, urea, it is an unwanted chemical substance which is needed to be thrown out. So urea, excess of urea, water and salt will be excreted out in the form of urine. So urine is nothing but the filtered blood. Okay, so urine consists of a filtered blood, that is only the liquid with waste salt, urea and excess of water, and it is slightly yellowish in color. You know, it needed to be pale yellow in color because it has a pigment, namely bile pigment. Okay, it has a pigment, namely bile pigment, because of which it is pale yellow in color. Okay, so the purified blood, it enters through the renal artery, gets purified in the kidney, and the purified blood, it moves out through the renal vein. Okay, renal artery carries the impure blood and renal vein carries the pure blood. Is that clear? This is about the kidney. Then we studied, we have a pair of ureters. Ureters are the tube-like structure which carries the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Okay, urinary bladder, it is a muscular organ which temporarily stores urine. Okay, urinary bladder, it's a muscular organ which stores the urine for the time being. It acts as a storage organ of urine. And urethra, it's an opening through which the urine is released out. Urethra is an opening through which the urine is thrown out. So pair of kidney, Renal artery carries the impure blood which is rich in urea, salt and water, comes to the kidney. Okay, and there it get filters. Excess of urea, salt and the water will be removed by the kidney and it will be thrown out through the ureter. From the ureter it comes and stored in the urinary bladder, and after it gets filled, it will be removed out through the urethra. This is about the urinary system. Okay, the filter blood which comes into the kidney after filtration, it moves out through the renal artery. Is that clear, children? This is about the urinary system. What is this? It's about the urinary system. Okay.